Hi, I'm Miss Teresa with the Box Springs Library. Welcome back to Foodie Friday. Today we're going to make these delicious cake cookies. So if you're ready, let's get started. Okay, to start our cookies, you're going to need one box of any cake mix. This is the vanilla cake mix. If you were doing chocolate cookies, of course you would use a chocolate cake mix. Strawberry cookies, you're going to use strawberry, lemon, so on and so forth. Okay, this is just basic vanilla cake mix that we could add flavors if we wanted to. So that's why it's kind of a basic, great starter. So you're going to need 2 eggs. Unfortunately, I did not have 2 eggs here. I'm actually out of eggs. So you're going to need a half a cup of applesauce. One of these little containers is a half a cup. Which works out perfect, okay? And then lastly, you're going to need a half a cup of oil. I do have vegetable oil. Anything will work, okay? So we're going to mix all this in a bigger bowl, and then we're going to separate it and add colors to make our cookies have different colors, okay? So we're going to start off by opening up the cake mix. Let me get my cooking scissors. Okay, so take your cake mix, empty it into your bowl. There's my trash bucket. Going to add a half a cup of the oil. Cup. That's a half a cup of oil. And then we're going to add a container of applesauce. Again, if you're making a flavored cookie, you could do a flavored applesauce like strawberry or whatever. Or if it's during fall season, you could use cinnamon. So. But this is a great alternative if somebody has an egg allergy. You can just use the applesauce. Or if you happen to not have eggs, because eggs are kind of expensive right now. Alright, so we're just going to mix all this together. If you have a hand beater, use your hand beater. I forgot mine, so we're doing it old school and just doing it with a spoon. These cookies would be great for a baby shower, for Mother's Day, for spring, for, I know graduation's coming up, so if you wanted to do them in your child's colors of their school, where they're going or where they came from, you could do that as well. So you can see the dough has come together very nicely. We're going to divide that in half, and then I'm going to put half of it in a smaller bowl. Alright, that's about half. I do have 2 bowls. So, from here, we're going to pick out whatever food coloring you want. I have a whole container of food coloring, and it is up to your discretion on whatever colors you want to do. I think I'm going to do a purple, and let's do a green. Now be careful whenever you're adding your food coloring. You can always add to it. You cannot take it away, okay? So I would start off with just 1 to 2 drops of it at the beginning. That way you can incorporate it and see if that's the color you want. Again, you can add 2, but you cannot take away. So if it was too dark, too whatever, you want to make sure that you don't end up missing the color you're looking for, okay? And it has the consistency of Play-Doh at this point in time, okay? think I'm going to add just a few more drops to my purple, because this is not quite giving me the purple I want. Alright. So that's for the purple. Now we're going to do the same with the green. I'm going to start off with 2 drops of green. And I'm not looking for a very dark color, since we're still in spring. I want to keep it still a pastel color, so that is the colors I'm looking for. And this recipe will make about 24 cookies. Alright, so we have the green. So our final step is to get your is to get your powdered sugar. Mine's kind of clumpy. And we're going to pour that into a separate bowl. And the reason why we're doing this is because we're going to make them kind of like crackle cookies. So okay. Now, while we have been making the cookies, we did preheat our oven to 350, and it's going to bake in the oven for approximately 8 minutes, okay? So we have our pan with our parchment paper. And a tip with your parchment paper is if you crumble it up, it keeps that from rolling. You know how parchment paper can roll on you, so that stops that. Okay. Alright. So we have our cookie scoop. We're going to scoop out a cookie. And we're going to drop it in the powdered sugar. And we're going to roll it around. And then we'll just place our cookie, if I can get my fingers on it, right on the cookie sheet. Okay? We're going to continue on, and then we'll put them in the oven. Okay, I have my cookies ready. I'm going to put them in the oven at 350 for approximately 8 minutes, and we'll be back. So we're back. Our cookies are ready and ready for you to enjoy. Thank you again for joining us for this edition of Foodie Friday. I hope you enjoy making your cake cookies. And until next time, bon appetit.